read, watch this read in my Bible. But now, but when? Now, right now, the righteousness of God, apart from the law, that means men's works. So right now, the righteousness of God, apart from men's works, is revealed, being witnessed by the law and the prophets. Even the righteousness of God through faith in Jesus Christ. See how I was telling you is all right here, see? To all and on all who believe, for there is no difference. For all have sinned. How many? Okay. And fell short or have fallen short of the glory of God. Now watch. Here's why the enemy wants us to stay so sin conscious and call it humility. Because it's false humility. You're to reckon yourself dead to sin. Romans 6:11, but alive unto God. He bore your sin and my sin in his body on a tree. First reason, that we, having died to sin, might live to be found right in the sight of God. Okay? So watch. Now let me read this again and let me explain why. For all have sinned and fall short of the... When you are sin conscious, remembering sin, boasting in your ability to continue in sin, or marked in your mind as guilty of sin, you will always fall short of the glory of God. What's that mean? The glory of God is any manifest, made seen, realized attribute of God. That's the body of Christ. The Christ in you is the hope of... When you're conscious of sin, there is no glory of God coming through your life. The whole reason he lives inside of us isn't so you feel warm and fuzzy. It's so you shine. And if you don't shine, you miss the point of why he's inside of you. Walk in the light as he's in the light. In your light, we see light. We walk in the light as he's in the light. He's the light of the world. He said, you are lights in the world. Therefore, walk in the light as he's in the light. The other verse in Matthew, he said, let your light so shine before men. When you're sin conscious, there's no revealed glory of God and there's no light. We've all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. When you're living in sin, and here's how quick the church is on this. Yeah, but brother, we're all sinning. But we all have sin. We all sin. The reason the devil wants you to keep saying that and believe that is because when you believe that, you cancel the expression of God. You stop the glory of God. Are you with me? Are you sure? There's a strange quiet I'm perceiving in my heart. I'll camp here till we get it. We sin and fall short of the glory of God. So when you reckon yourself dead to sin and alive to God, guess what the reward of that is? The expression of God. And the expression of God is the glory of God. Remember when the Israelites were failing terribly? And God said, I'll relent and I'll stop this plague. And he said, but you listen, and you listen good, Moses. As surely as I live, the whole earth shall be filled with my glory. What's he saying? Tell you what he's saying. He made man for his image. He has a plan through the Lamb that was slain before the foundation of the world. He's looking at a bunch of men living under the law of sin and death that are getting it wrong constantly and being fueled by their flesh. But he's talking about a people that are empowered by the Spirit, led by the Spirit, not fulfilling the lusts of the flesh, shining as lights in the earth. Waking up for one reason, to shine. Waking up for one reason, to walk in love. Waking up for one reason, his image. They're all the same. That's why I said one reason, three things. It's all the same. I live in Penn.